does this play out over the next months? Israel's going to have the resolve that no matter what is said about them or what is said to them, and no matter what resolutions of insanity get passed in the United Nations, and they will, Israel's going to have to realize that they are in a fight for their existence. And it's not that Hamas has the capacity to topple the nation of Israel. They don't. They are a terror organization. They're not a government. But they have to make it clear that attacking their citizens in the manner in which they have been attacked will be met with the harshest possible consequences. And Hamas must be destroyed because they only understand one thing: brute force. They don't come to the table to sit down, negotiate, and say, yeah, maybe we overdid that a little bit. We'll behave. No, they won't. They will not behave. They have publicly stated that they want to destroy Israel and wipe it off the face of the map. That's exactly what Iran, who is the funder of all this, has said. When someone continues to say they're going to kill you, at some point you ought to start believing them, and you ought to make sure they don't have the opportunity.
I sure wish the Biden administration would get on board with that particular philosophy which you just espoused, but we shall see what course that takes. Governor Mike Huckabee, really appreciate your time, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug.
Eric, now back to you.
Thousands of Israelis are being mobilized right now to join the fight against Hamas. What will Israel's war effort look like, and how will Israel win the war of public opinion? Joining us now is a man who's familiar with both strategies, former Israel Defense Forces international spokesperson Amnon Shefler. Amnon, great to have you with us. And right now, as I mentioned at the top, thousands, tens of thousands of Israelis of all ages are mobilizing for this war effort against Hamas. For a U.S. audience and for even an international audience here who may not necessarily know how Israeli society works, can you talk about that mobilization right now and how it's really all hands on deck throughout Israeli society in defense of the nation?
Eric, thanks for having me. And at this difficult times, I'm sure that it's very important for us and for you to have this conversation, so I'm happy to be here. To your question, we are mobilizing all our soldiers. Soldiers that are in duty have been mobilized to the south already, and we have our soldiers also stationed in the north that are continuously guarding from another threat that we have from the terrorist organization Hezbollah. On top of that, as you said, all hands on deck in Israel right now. The reservists that are of all ages, 30, 40, even some that are in their 50s, have been called up and have also volunteered to come and join this very difficult time that we are in. This is the worst massacre that we have seen in Israel's history. We have over 600 civilians that have been killed, murdered in the most brutal ways by Hamas terrorist organization and by the Islamic Jihad terrorist organization. So we all understand that this is the time for us to continue being strong and united against this evil forces that have launched this war on Israel.
And just a reminder to everyone, Israel is the size of the state of New Jersey. Number one, gives people an idea of the size limitations. But number two, dozens of Israeli soldiers were reportedly massacred in this Hamas onslaught over the weekend. Can you tell us more about that, the loss of...
Okay, I'm going to go ahead right there. I will definitely link the link to this. It is a live stream that they've been doing for a while. Sorry I haven't made a video today. I've actually been really sick today. I don't know what it was. Like, I've been asleep all day. I still don't feel that great, but I'm feeling better. Prayers for Israel. God's got his hand on that nation. God is going to protect and save that nation. And I know a lot of people are like, well, if God's already got that, then why do we need to pray for them? It says in the Bible, those who curse Israel will be cursed. Those who bless Israel will be blessed. And sometimes the only way we can bless Israel is to pray. So today, I'm asking you to keep praying for Israel. Pray for the people who are going to be left behind. And let's pray for... Just pray for your loved ones. Pray that God intervenes quickly and that the rapture comes quickly. Guys, whoa. You see that? I'm not sure what building's on fire, but that is insane, you guys. God, please just be with Israel. Protect them. They need you, Jesus.
Have been put out on the internet and on the social media. So we know to expect of them very little, but we will do everything according to our values to protect.
Y'all, I thought maybe they were going to play the background noise of what's going on, but apparently not. That poor, poor woman. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is terrible. Pray for Israel. Israel needs Jesus. Alright, I'm going to get off here, you guys. I'm going to link this in the description box. And you guys can go watch all of this. Alright, bye guys.